Hello lads, welcome back to the Chaze second channel. Is my mic too close? Holy f. So it's been almost a month since I last uploaded my huge Star Wars video that I was working on for way longer than I should have. Update, it's been over a month. I took way too long to edit this video. And it turns out that YouTube has probably shadow banned me off the platform because everyone has been commenting and just been telling me that they didn't even know I came back in the first place. So yeah, nobody saw the video and it kind of underperformed. Chaze fall off before GTA 6. Nah, but in all seriousness though, this kind of made me a bit depressed that this video that I've been working on for literally 7 months just underperformed like that. I mean, I get how I'm not the most consistent YouTuber, but like, come on, man. Anyways, so today I'm gonna be making my obligatory video where I dive into how I made the Star Wars video and just some other, general Chaze updates. And then the next half of the video will just be a Q&A portion because I finally hit 200k. Woo! Yay! It only took me like a year and a half, but we're here now. Alright, so this is the Star Wars video timeline. So as you can see, from start to finish, here it is. Let's start off with the intro, I guess, because I always start off with the intro in these videos. This is gonna be a quick rundown, don't worry. It won't take long. So I had this idea for a Star Wars ranking very early on, like I think 2 years ago. I already had the idea and I was like posting and asking people if they would watch a video of me ranking Star Wars movies, and about 50% of those people said they wouldn't, and I probably should have taken that as a warning. But this video was kind of just made not as really like a video I wanted to blow up, but sort of just a video that I wanted to make for a long time as a long-time Star Wars fan. Star Wars is not really the most like popular hot topic right now because everyone's freaking talking about eating lunchly and listening to KSI's music video.
I'm in the thick of it.
But I just made this video anyway because it was sort of just like a passion project that I wanted to do, because Star Wars is literally my childhood, bro. I love Star Wars. So it starts off with this, like basically every other Star Wars movie. That is loud as hell. And then I made this title crawl actually like even before I finished the reviewing every movie in 2023 video. But the intro itself was already like the idea that I already had, like, okay, this is how I'm gonna start the video. Since this whole portion plays for like 10 seconds, I kind of did lose like a bit of viewer attention, but honestly, who cares? The rest of the intro is, pretty basic stuff. Do not mind the fact that I may have gotten the release date for Rogue One wrong here. This last part, this animation was not made by me. It was just like a random sketch fab animation I took. Shout out to 3D artists who literally spend hours of their lives animating and just upload the file for free online for everyone to download. I love you guys. Alright, so this is what I wanted to talk about the most. The little title screen things that I had. This took an ungodly amount of time to make. I wanted to not just have it because like in every ranking video it was just like the movie in the background and then like a picture of the thing with like a date, and I was like, that's kind of lame. And so I just started cooking on Photoshop. You can see like some of my early drafts here. I basically just took heavy inspiration from a bunch of these pictures I found on Pinterest, and then I also added steps to like add in a camera in After Effects and make it move. Actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't add a camera. I just scaled it all manually. I am a fraud, I know. Here is the After Effects file for all of these things. If you look closely, it's just layers of like pictures and then just zoom in. And I made all of these in Photoshop myself. I like basically drew a background, made these planes, added some texture using some Photoshop brushes. This part here with the AT-ATs took way too long because I went into Blender and I made these myself. I made them orthographic, I'm pretty sure. And then I had to also track these shadows and make them 3D, which was a giant pain in the ass. And then right after that, I had to use the Saber plugin to make them shoot, which if you don't know what the Saber plugin is, it's the plugin which lets you animate lightsabers in After Effects, which is thankfully free, thank god. And that's how I was able to do a lot of these like cool little lightsaber VFX shots throughout the video. Anyway, so after I finally made all of those backgrounds, I actually started working on the video itself. The whole process of just editing these took me like an entire week, by the way. I'm definitely very proud of this video itself because it's the first time I branched out from just ranking animated movies, which is all I've done in the past. I've talked about other movies that aren't animated movies in the past with like my 2023 and 2022 videos, but this is the first video where I really like sort of went in depth with these movies, and it sort of shows, I guess, with that runtime. Alright, that's enough yapping about the editing part. Let's go to the Q&A, which is what all of you guys are probably here for. You guys are all probably just from the Discord anyway. On a scale of 1 to 10, how gay are you? Not answering that. If you had the ability to direct any movie, what would it be? I actually want to make like a short film in the future. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I know that I have the resources to do it. I just need the time. What's the inspiration that made you make the channel? I've been a YouTuber for basically like all my life. My first video was 9 years ago. The inspiration that made me make Chaze itself was probably just I wanted to get a YouTube play button and get 100k subs. How long does it take to make a video? It takes about 1 to 6 months depending on how long the video is and the fact that I'm not doing YouTube full time. I do have a social life out of YouTube. Calm down, guys. If your channel was not related to film reviews and tier list videos, what would it be and why? Honestly, I might be a gaming channel. What course are you taking for college? No idea. What do you think is the best way to get your motivation back? Right now, I don't have a lot of time to be editing videos, but I do have a lot of motivation just because of the fact that that Star Wars video underperformed. Like, I want to make more videos, but I have no time to do it, which is very sad. Tips for editing? Just watch YouTube tutorials. Sony ranking when? I was originally supposed to wait for Spider-Verse 3 to come out, but that might come out in 2 years time, so I probably am gonna make it next year or whenever I feel like it. What do you think about the Alpha Sigma Ultimate? I'm not answering that either. Have you ever thought of making video game reviews? I've thought of doing like a video where I rank every game of like a specific game company, like Rockstar, for example. That would be a hell of a video. But I feel like that would just be way too long because games are like, they're way longer than movies. They're more in depth compared to reviewing just a movie because a game is, well, obviously longer in terms of playtime compared to a movie's runtime. And that also depends on if you 100% on the game or you complete all the side missions. There's just a lot, especially if I'm gonna be doing AAA games. That's gonna be like basically a 3-hour long video. I'm not even kidding. Is there any video you've created that you regret making? No, not really. How do you handle burnouts or creative blocks? Do you have any future plans or goals for your channel? How to handle burnouts or creative blocks? Literally just take a break and then eventually you're gonna get bored and then the creativity is just gonna come to you naturally, I guess. Future plans is to upload more and then probably ditch it in like 2 or 3 years. Ever thought about gaming on your main— wait, I already answered that question. PC specs that you use to edit. I'm gonna just put them up on the screen, but honestly they're not that special. Basically just a 3060 with 32 gigs of RAM. Opinion of Transformers 1. I will see that movie next week and I will probably review it also, so just wait. What movie/TV series are you excited for? I'm excited for The Boys. Wait, that's 2026, my bad. Would you become a gaming channel? Why is everyone asking the same question? What movie streaming services do you watch the movies in? Over the years, I've sort of just collected like the infinity stones of every single streaming service known to man. But ultimately, if you're gonna be a YouTuber like me who needs to download movies for content, then let's just say you gotta become a pirate for that. Who's your favorite mod? Star Raider. If you didn't make YouTube videos, what would you see yourself doing? Plus, sorry for making the NSFW-ish thumbnail. Wait, who's this? Is this the guy who made the fucking Pornhub thumbnail? So if I didn't make YouTube videos, I would probably just be editing for other people, I guess. Do you care if people use your tier list template? Honestly, at the start, I was kind of like a bit pissed off that everyone was just using it, but at the same time, I don't really care anymore. I mean, if you guys use it, like, crediting me would be pretty good, but like, if you don't, then like, I don't know, it's fine, I guess. What kind of fast food do you like? Chicken. What is your least favorite film? Honestly, I don't have one. Something you enjoy doing but you don't have time for anymore. Making videos. Favorite video you've made and why? Either the DreamWorks or the Pixar vid, but I might have to go with the Pixar vid on that one. Favorite YouTuber that isn't yourself? Very personal, but my favorite YouTuber in like the entire world is Forest Fire 101. Will you watch all the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts movie? Probably not, because the Star Wars ranking did not do well. I would love to do a Harry Potter vid in the future because I haven't really seen like any of the movies like at all. Is your channel still demonetized? When's the Sony video coming? Will you make Chaze 2 editing tutorials? Yes, my channel is still demonetized. I haven't really appealed since because I don't care anymore. The Sony video is coming, I don't even know, man, next year or the year after that. Chaze 2 editing tutorials? Maybe, if you guys keep asking for it. Which other animation ranking videos you plan on doing next? So it's either I make a Sony video as my next video, which I think everyone wants me to make, right? Everyone is hyping up the Sony video. I don't know if I'm gonna be making it next year or if I'll start this year, because I do want to make another ranking video on like a big ass animation company. I wanna make another DreamWorks video basically. I want to torture myself by watching a lot of movies, and I think like the best way to do that would be by watching every Disney animation movie or by doing Sony. So I'm kind of torn between the two options. I don't know which one to do. I think doing Sony is pretty much what's expected from everyone, but I also want Spider-Verse 3 to come out before I do it. And then doing every Disney animation movie is like second nature to me because I've already done every Pixar movie. But also it might be kind of boring because I start all the way in like the 1930s with like all these obscure ass movies. Honestly, let me know because I don't know what I'm doing next. What would you guys want to see next? Sony, Disney, game rankings. Favorite horror movie as someone who's not exactly a fan of the genre. I'm not a big fan of horror, but if you're looking for a good horror movie, watch Talk to Me. Alright, I've been recording for like 30 minutes now. We're gonna speed run through some questions. When you first started YouTube, did you think you would make it as far as you have now? Honestly, no, because this all started out as just me posting videos for fun. Most favorite movie or TV show of all time. Favorite TV show is probably Regular Show and Breaking Bad. Opinion on your fan base? Honestly, you guys could be worse. Do you play any Mario Kart Wii mods? I don't even play Mario Kart because I don't have any Mario Kart games. Any advice on what I should do if I procrastinate too much? Stop scrolling Instagram reels and just do the work. Favorite video game? I don't have one either. What animation company would you work for? Honestly, any animation company. It's been like a lifelong dream for me to just work like a creative job at a company in the first place, so I'd take any job. Chaze, this is questions and answers, you little bitch, not just questions. When the f are you gonna reply? Chaze, thoughts on my dog? He's a bit shy while taking photos, just to let you know. Maybe not this year, but could you make a ranking Christmas movies tier list? I was actually planning on doing like a Chaze Christmas special, but I don't really know how I'm gonna do that yet. Alright, and that's all the questions I'll be answering. If I didn't answer your question, it's probably because your question was asked. Also, please leave comments on what I should do next with the videos, because I actually have no plan. I don't know what I'm gonna upload next. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a year. Goodbye.
I'm putting on my shades to cover up my eyes. I'm jumping in my ride. I'm heading out tonight. I'm solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. Solo.